Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Zergs and Protoss and 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 I guess random. No, not Terran, not Terran, not Terran. Anyway, we are on Taldrim Altar, and I'm really not funny. We're gonna be seeing a game between a. It's gonna be another TVZ, and good luck, the GLHF. Good luck, high five.
all I'm hearing in my head is good luck. High five.
Kinzu Pro is very, very happy with that. The players are going to be a SSNSashKAB in the bottom left spawn location of Taldrim Altar, and his opponent is going to be Kinzu Pros, who's actually fnaticSon. So, pretty cool. We do have a representative of Fnatic. I did some research earlier, and I think he's in the Korean training program, so he's not actually on their A team yet. But
Well, what's funny is that since actually playing, Alive joined Fnatic, so he is actually retroactively representing Fnatic. So technically, he is representing Fnatic, even though he wasn't when he played. Like, since people are seeing this after he joined Fnatic, he is a representative of Fnatic while people see him. So
yeah, but this is Sun.
that's true.
Alive
That's
is
true.
totally irrelevant.
Not exactly, because you said he's the representative of Fnatic. I'm saying he's not the representative of
No,
Fnatic. He's actually a representative of Fnatic.
Fine.
Penguin. Penguin.
Sean.
Penguin of fail.
Sean.
Just say Sean and fail, because I am.
Fail.
I really am. I'm the Sean and fail.
Analogyception, says Sun in the water.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kinzu Pro is trying to take an expansion here. SmashKAB is going to be able to deny it with that SCV for a while. Actually, really nice micro by the...
Kinzu Pro S
SmashKAB.
does go pool first. Ha!
Simply because of that delay, that is very true. This is really cool by SSN SmashKAB. fnaticSon will finally be able to get that expansion up, but a lot later than he wanted. Instead of going 16 hatch, 15 pool, he had to go 16 pool, 15 hatch.
Indeed. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yes, Andy, Penguin is the master of words. Oh, God. Well, everything's looking very, very standard so far. Wall-off is going to be completed with a factory, and it looks like we're going to be seeing some reactor Hellion play simply based on the positioning of that factory.
Yeah. Unless he goes for, No. I have nothing to say there. There's no joke for me to make there. It's actually quite unsettling. Ooh, Kinzu Pro S actually is going to transition into supply blocked queen.
Oh, that is my favorite transition as a Zerg player. I do that quite a lot on the ladder. I do this build quite a lot. I do like the supply blocked queen. Very, very helpful against fast rushes. Everything's going. I mean, this is that bit where we get to wait for to find out how many Hellions he makes, and that really tells a tale of where he's gonna go from here. And he's not really saving up all that much money, so I don't know. He might try to expand behind this, but Kinzu Pro's fnaticSon will be able to scout that and see exactly what's going on.
I don't know what Kinzu Pro is doing with his drone. Like, he's like, okay, there's a reactor factory at the front. What else am I going to see? Am I going to see Hellions? Maybe I should stick around and just make sure that he makes Hellions after committing to a factory with a reactor. Like,
suicidal drone.
Yeah, like there's just sort of like a point at which you just think, okay, he has a reactor factory. No need to lose more mining time, as well as the fact that I'm going to lose a freaking drone if that Hellion comes out. Might as well just go see if I can get some mining time before those Hellions come and roast me to death.
His expansion is going to be on the way up for SmashKAB. He is going pretty intense, pretty committing to this. That made no grammatical sense, but he is committing to this Hellion building thing. He's got four Hellions on the field already, 2 more in production, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him continue that. Or he has another one queued up, and yeah, he will be making Hellions numbers 7 and not 8. He is supply locked, but yeah, he's in the main now, and that's new. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage. They're lining up right next to him. That is not going to be good. And he will lose quite a few drones. The Hellions will probably be able to be cleaned up reasonably fast, but or not. They're moving into the natural now to do even more damage here. There is a spine crawler that will be able to get some nice hits off. We'll actually pull some drones trying to deal with this, and I do like that. It's a little risky, but wow, that
it's less risky than dying.
Yeah, and really That hasn't actually gone well for
He's
him
gonna
at
get
all.
the kill! Oh no, but
Ay.
Hellion's running in, and suddenly he's in a pretty awful position. But yeah, there was a comment in the chat, and that's true. He does want to see whether he's going to place the CC in the natural, but he has the Overlord there. The Overlord got there as the drone scout was there, so like once the Overlord gets there,
They're
he can
lined
just
up
pull
again, Sean. They're lined up. Oh, more drones gonna be
Everything
falling
is just
left,
so
right, and
low
center.
on health.
And oh, Jesus
Beautiful
Christ!
control from SSNSashKAB.
Jesus
All of his,
Christ!
and
fnaticSon.
I don't know how many times you say my name, it's not going to change, but fnaticSon is...
Well, looks like he may be able to clean this up finally. There are more Hellions outside though, ready to come in. There's 2 more on the way to the base as well. And he's already lost 23 workers. The worker supply is now 25 to 12. And fnaticSon is not in a good position at all.
I don't know. He does have 14 workers, so all he needs to do is just drop 3 or 4 meals and he should be fine.
Oh, yeah. There is a second spine crawler up. fnaticSon wanting to defend a little more. SmashCab's finally stopped the production of these Hellions for a while at least. He has 6 more ready to run into the base, and that second spine crawler is not ready yet. He needs to go now if he wants to get him before that spine crawler finishes. The spine is going to finish. He may lose 1 Hellion upon trying to get into the base. 1 Hellion does go down. Ooh, nice surround of the Lings. We'll be able to get a couple of them, but 2 of them do. 3 of them actually get into the main. We'll lose 1 of them before they get any shots off on the workers. But pretty nice control by Sun this time around. Not going to take as much damage this time. And we'll be able to do a little bit of damage to the army, but Lings are essentially free as soon as you're on 2 base. So,
well,
23 to 0.
I wouldn't say they're free. Losing Lings is better than losing drones, but at the same time, like, actually, yeah, based on your handling of the situation, the more Lings you lost, this is going to sound really backwards, but it's a good sign in the long term. It's a good sign when you lose all of your Lings defending a Hellion harass and no drones, because that basically means that you needed all of those Lings and you lost no drones. If you make too many Lings, you basically made his harass more effective, because that's a lot of drones that's a lot of larvae that would have been spent on economy that aren't being spent on economy. So the more Lings you lose, not because of you actually saying, okay, I'm going to have terrible control to justify making so many Lings, but like, at the end of the engagement, when you think, I did my best control and I lost all my Lings, but I took no economic damage, that is exactly where you want to be.
Yeah. That was a little bit difficult to understand, but I do see what you mean there. SmashCAB is still, I mean, he's actually not that far ahead in workers anymore. Sun has really committed to building a ton of what?
No, I just love that. How far are you?
1056.
Okay. I just love the way SmashCAB was like, oh, you've got Ling Scouts right outside my base? Okay. Because usually you'd build your 3rd in your main here, because you can expand straight. It's really close by air. So it's like, oh, you got Lings right outside my natural? Alright, I'll just build the command center right in front of them. SmashCAB bringing the scouting to you.
SmashCAB is going to be moving into the main with this with a pretty big drop, 16 Marines. I think Sun has seen it. He is relocating that spine crawler. He's going to be getting as much defense in there as he can. More Lings going to be popping out. A couple of them, one of them is going to die before getting any hits off. He's not in a terrible position here. We'll lose the Queen. Actually, he's going to lose that spine crawler as well.
A
couple of Banelings.
Oh no. You could lose the Baneling nest.
That's true. The Banelings are already morphing in. Drones are running away. He is going to be focusing down the lair, though, and I do like this from SmashCAB, but it might take too long. The Lings are getting in position to hold them in, and here come the Banelings. They will be able to hit off, and brilliant hits from the Banelings. And he will be able to save his lair with 215 health to spare.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. That's one thing about ZBT that I really like, is that this is actually really, really bad for Sun. A lot worse than it could have been if he'd gotten that blind 3rd queen, which is what Nesty does. He just gets a 3rd queen. As soon as his 2nd queen is done, he gets a 3rd queen, because suddenly, like, you just do some casual creep spread, and then you get dropped at this point of the game, and then suddenly you just have a bunch of transfuses, and then you took no damage.
That 1 queen fell almost instantly. The spine crawler fell almost instantly, and he didn't actually lose all that many workers. He lost 1 worker, and the drop actually didn't do all that much damage. The remainder of the drop is going to be coming in, trying to get the rest of that health on the lair. May actually be able to snipe
It's
the
gonna
lair.
die! It's gonna die, and it dies.
Oh, goes down incredibly close, but the lair does fall. He did get the spire up before the lair. He got the spire down.
But it doesn't look like it's gonna get to that.
No, he did get the spire down, and he did start Baneling speed as well. So it's not the end of the world for him. He started most of the hive tech that he was, most of the lair tech that he needed.
Yeah. And he does. I don't think he needs a lair for. Does he need? I don't think he needs a lair for +1/+1.
No, he doesn't.
On Beetlisks.
No, he doesn't.
Or for +2/+2. He just needs that hive for +3, which.
No, you do need a lair for +2.
Do you? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, seems a little backwards, but I guess when you lose your lair, it's not exactly backwards. Interesting.
And there is going to be a third being taken by SmashKAB. Going to be knocking down those rocks, bringing a couple SCVs as well, because you know what, why not?
And because I enjoy looking like a moron, I'm just going to say it. I had a thought. I was like, oh my god, Ling's running into the natural of Kinzu Pro S. Oh, wait, never mind.
What? Oh.
I'm just derping hard in my brain today. I'm glad that my mouth is actually, my brain is censoring the words.
No, it's not. I mean, the brain is censoring the words, and then you say them anyway. So,
yeah. No, but I'm consciously saying them because I actually enjoy looking like an idiot for other people's
Okay. This is a pretty scary push coming in from SmashKAB. The supplies are actually pretty close to even.
Such a cute spot, too.
Oh, that is a lot of that's a lot of Meatlisks. If he gets good control on these, ooh, really nice positioning on those Marines.
Yeah, it's beautiful positioning. And then like straight into the drop, and then suddenly, bam.
Yeah, this is not looking good for SmashKAB for Kinzu Pro S.
Green split is also just like, oh my god.
Phenomenal. The Banelings are going to be almost completely ineffective. He looks like he'll be able to clean up the tanks pretty well, and he looks like he may be able to clean this up. Nice play by Son. Is able to clean that up surprisingly, but
taking so much damage though.
He has taken quite a bit of damage.
Oh my god! Look at the worker supply.
Holy hell! 46 workers killed, and that gets it to 50 to 25.
Terran has double. Terran has twice the worker count of his opponent. You know what that means? That's a lot of scans. That's a lot of scans that Terran can use right now, and like he can literally like let his command centers go to full energy and just drop mules every like 30, like not 30, like every. How much time is it? He can drop mules very infrequently, is all I'm saying. But he's actually choosing not to. He's choosing to mule harder, which is also a great option because money's good. Money's nice.
That is a lot of mules dropped at the third. Mutalisks are doing as much as they possibly can. Let's take a look at the units lost here. Well, that tells the tale. Almost 7,500 lost for Kinzu Pro S and just under 5,000 for SmashKAB.
Jeez.
That's pretty one-sided. It's about as one-sided as you can get. This little holdout in the middle of the map, I think, is a little bit risky for SmashKAB, but it doesn't look like Kinzu Pro S is going to be going for it anytime soon. He may be able to snipe a lot of these workers, though. He has Lings in the third now, and he is going to... Oh, the Marines are going to come and try to deal with it. There's just not enough Marines there. Actually, there might be. The upgrade advantage is going to be enough to swing that in the favor of the Marines, actually. That's not bad at all.
Indeed it will.
The Mutalisks are going to be swinging in. The Mutas will be able to do a pretty significant amount of damage. There's only 4 Marines there, and all of them with very, very low health. And 2 of them are going to die almost instantly. And, well, let's see how many workers he can kill. I'm sure it won't be 46, but he'll be able to even it out a little bit more. Marines are going to come in. He is going to be able to get out without losing too many Mutalisks. 8 worker kills. Not too bad.
And right now, this is actually a pretty standard. This is exactly what mid-game ZBT is, and that's the nice thing about even if you lose a lot of workers, you're really far behind. But all that means is that you have to do exactly. But you can do the same thing. You have to do the same thing, except to a greater degree. You have to catch more units out of position. You have to get more muta harassment. You don't have to change up your strategy as a mid-game Zerg versus a Terran if you lose a bunch of workers, but. At the same time, it's a really tall order.
Especially since the Zerg... Oh no, those Lings are all going to die instantly.
That's a terrible
He's about
position.
halfway done with +1, and the Terrans just finished 2-2. So the upgrade advantage is firmly in the hands of the Terran. The Mutas do have +1, but
even
God, loses a ton of those Mutas to those Marines.
But I would say even with a huge upgrade advantage, Marines are just not all that good against Mutas. Mutas are gonna die.
Oh, he is gonna be able to pick up that medivac with 5 Marines in it, but that's not gonna be enough to swing this. The supply is more than double in SnashKAB's favor, and
yeah, the Lings are completely useless with that tank on the low ground. Finally sniping! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Finally getting one tank, but now there's another tank and.
Is there? Where? Oh, there it is.
On the low ground. And now there's another second tank on the low ground. Now there's a third, fourth, and fifth tank, and a crap ton of Marines.
There's only 7 tanks. He can deal with that.
Three. I love the macro command center, not the macro orbital. The macro command center.
No, I think what he really needs to do now, the Zerg needs to get as many banelings as he can and run them into the tanks.
I just don't. It's just the control from SmashKAB is just so freaking good. It's like I'm like, oh, those Marines are out of position. He can snipe them with Mutalisks. Suddenly, the Mutalisks go up to snipe the Marines, and then suddenly all of the Marines are in the same place. And then he moves the Mutalisks away, and then suddenly all the Marines are perfectly split among the tanks. There's no space. There's no space for the Mutalisks to maneuver. This control from the Terran player is just so amazingly freaking good.
Yeah,
and look at that.
The third. Oh, GG, well play, and fnaticSon is out. Very manner. I really like that, but SmashKAB is going to be going on to the next round.
Yeah, and Son's just like, this is like, I have never played against a non-Kimchi Terran who controlled his Marines this well. Oh my god.